Another month has come and gone, which means that I got dividends this month. I'm a big believer in transparency, and I do these monthly portfolio updates to hold myself accountable in my investing journey so far, and it's always the fun to look back and see how far we've come. Today, we're going to talk about some achievements and accomplishments in my investing journey so far, my buys, sells, dividends received, and my overall updated thoughts on the overall market, what I'm buying and what I'm not. Before we get into all the good stuff, thank you so much. We've hit 300 subscribers. It's been such a journey. It felt like last month that I was saying, hey, we just hit 200 subscribers, and, thank you so much. Leave your questions in the comment section as per usual, and I will answer all of them. I'm so grateful and thankful for all you being here, and it's so awesome to see that my initial visions have come to fruition for this channel and, growing this community. Speaking of growing a community, make sure to join the Discord link in the description. With all that out of the way, smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and of course, roll the intro.
Hello, I like money.
Alright guys, right now our portfolio value is sitting around $15,000. Our portfolio value peaked at $15,700 and now it's gone back down to the $15,000 range. This month we've seen some huge impacts to the portfolio in my buys and sells. To start off, my investments that pay dividends has changed drastically. Now it's 28 out of 31 positions, and last month it was 30 out of 33. Over time, I will be looking to consolidate my portfolio to about 25 positions. Our portfolio yield this month has gone from 2.84% to 2.99% as of the recording of this video. Our estimated monthly income has gone up from $31.74, up about $2 to $33.75. And guys, this is a big one. Today we just hit this portfolio achievement. We have hit $400 in annual dividend income. I can thank SCHD for helping me to this goal. And by the end of the year, I want to have $500 in estimated annual income. I think this is definitely doable with some dividend increases and more smart purchases. But our yearly dividend income month over month has gone up about $15. I can thank SCHD for that, of course. Now let's go over my top 5 positions in portfolio weight. So guys, as of now, Apple has been dipping a lot recently. So Starbucks is currently the number 1 position in my portfolio weight. Right now, I have $1,110.20 of it. I love Starbucks as a company. I love their dividend growth and their branding and everything about it. Next, we have Apple. Apple has always been the top position in my portfolio, and I think it will be because I do plan on buying some if it hits my price target, which is really close right now. Apple's got some new products coming out this week, and I'm very bullish on Apple long term. Next, we have Microsoft. Microsoft, you can expect for me to buy some shares around November, December, as I will be getting more holiday and birthday money then. I love Microsoft, but it's just kind of difficult for me to gather up, $250 where I could be, dollar cost averaging that money into other positions with higher dividend yields. But I love Microsoft. Next, we have 3M. 3M's been getting beat up a lot recently because they've been sued. I'm not buying any currently at the moment because I'm trying to be resourceful with the money and capital that I have right now. I also got to do some research on what exactly they were sued for and how it will impact their free cash flow. Lastly, we have AbbVie. AbbVie's been a positioning that I've been adding to over time. They have a great dividend yield, low payout ratio, and amazing dividend growth. And I definitely want it to be a top 10 position in my portfolio. Now let's move on to everybody's favorite segment, the dividends I got in August. August is kind of a weird month for dividends because there's only like 2 or 3 paydays. And for my portfolio, it doesn't even feel like I'm getting a ton in August. But to start August off, we got $6.40 from AT&T. I'm happy to reinvest this dividend. It's such a good yield right now. Next, we got a mighty $1.62 from Apple, $2.19 from Hasbro, 97 cents from Colgate, 38 cents as per usual from Stag, a huge $7.31 from AbbVie, $1.82 from Realty Income as per usual every month, and lastly $6.47 from Starbucks. It's always nice to reinvest your dividends when you're in a down market. This month I'm probably most excited about my reinvestments in AT&T, Starbucks, and AbbVie. Now let's move on to what I think is the most interesting part of the video, which is my buys and sells this month. If you guys don't want to wait every month to see my buys, sells, dividends received, I always post them in the Discord link in the description as I mentioned earlier. As I mentioned, I am dollar cost averaging into SCHD and want to have it as a core position in my portfolio. So this month I bought 7 shares of SCHD. I sold my remaining 2 shares of Kimberly-Clark at a 7% gain, and I got $16 in dividends from that stock I owned. Used that Kimberly-Clark money to help contribute to buy 3 shares of SCHD. I love Kimberly-Clark as a company, but I think it is overly priced in this market right now, and I saw a good opportunity to get out of the company while I could. Not to mention, SCHD also has a higher dividend yield and dividend growth than Kimberly-Clark as well. Not to mention the diversification benefits I get from investing in SCHD too. Next, I bought 1 share of J&J at $169.34. I saw J&J getting back to my cost per share averages, and I thought it would be a good time to, add a share or two. J&J, obviously a monsters company. I haven't bought any in a long time, and I just saw a good opportunity there. Then I sold the remaining 2 shares of the Colgate-Palmolive company that I owned. I sold that at flat, and I got $7 in dividends from the year and a half I owned it. Again, for me, Colgate is a similar situation with Kimberly-Clark, overpriced in this market. I'll look to buy in maybe when it hits its lows and it's out of favor, but the low dividend yield and dividend growth didn't do itself a favor for me. I used that money from Colgate to buy one of those shares of SCHD and buy 1 share of AbbVie at $137.96. In AbbVie, I just saw a better opportunity, cheaper valuation, higher dividend yield, higher dividend growth, better fundamentals of the business, etc. And that leads to the next segment of the video, which is how my investment strategy has changed and my overall thoughts on the market right now. I feel like maybe a year ago I had an emotional attachment to some stocks, but as Pierre from PK Investing says, stocks are just numbers. Right now, I think I'm doing a really good job of identifying better opportunities and selling out of some stocks. If you would have asked me a year ago if I would ever sell my shares of Colgate, I'd tell you, are you crazy? But I think dividend growth is now a big impact and factor in my purchases of stocks. But right now in this current market, I think that there are certain opportunities when and when not to buy stocks. Personally, I'm just buying 1 share of SCHD every Monday and waiting for some certain stocks and their price targets to hit, and then I'll buy. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. As I mentioned, if you have any questions for the Q&A video next week, please leave in the comment section. I'm uploading every Saturday now. School's starting up again. I didn't want it to be too much. I'm still going to be making shorts content throughout the week, so don't get too excited. I'm not just done yet. Thank you again for making it to the end of the video. Make sure to join the Discord link in the description. Smash the like button, subscribe, and of course, do dividend stocks, not drugs. Share the video with a friend. Have a good one.